Don't you do it, don't hurt him. Oh.
I've had some very memorable moments as an artist, and I've gotten a lot of game, both direct and indirect. That's really like helped me. One thing I remember, a conversation that I'll never forget. I was on tour with Ledisi opening for her, and I remember, as a young R&B artist, I'm always just trying to soak up game. I'm always watching. I'm on the pivot, just seeing, what can I do to get better. And I remember coming to Ledisi after the first show and telling her how amazing I thought it was, the way that her audience engages with her. And I was like, I see you like command the stage and your audience, and I think that's incredible. And Ledisi shared with me, she was like, that happens because I love my music. So I get on stage, I enjoy myself. When you enjoy yourself and you enjoy what you're doing, people have no choice but to either join you or just watch. And that's something that I've like applied to every performance. And I notice it really is the truth. When you're enjoying yourself, it's kind of like you either got to take it or leave it. There's no room to, for like uncertainty. So that was always cool. And then like, there's been some very indirect stuff I've learned, like working with Justin Timberlake. I learned the art of show business, because there's one thing of just being a singer, there's another thing of being a performer. So doing world tours with somebody like Justin Timberlake, I used to be able to sit back and from the back of that stage look at everything that's happening. And I used to go around also to like all the departments. I want to know everything. Like I go to the sound techs, like, what's this? What does this do? Go to lighting tech. What does this do? Just picking up on. I'm big on manifestation and how you have to like make things real. So if this is something that you desire to have, I think it's super important to make it a part of your life, make it feel real. And so, I learned a lot from him, just watching his work ethic and just seeing how everything around him was happening. One of a very memorable moment for me. Everybody knows Anita Baker is like my one of one. Like there's no beating Anita. Like she's Anita Baker, and so it's like full circle in like 3 different ways. So one year I was in the house band for the BET Awards, and we did the Anita Baker tribute that year. So here I am singing background in the house band for the Anita Baker tribute, looking at Anita out there. This might be like 4 parts. So Ledisi was a part of that tribute. I hadn't even met Ledisi yet, and I hadn't met Anita. There was a group by the name of Fourth Ave who I had written a song for. I go in the hallway, like in between like some takes or something, and or in between performances. I probably had some time to come back. I go in the hallway. The group, I see Anita Baker right there. I hear something that sounds familiar. The group that I had written the song for is singing the song that I wrote to Anita. So that was number one. I was like, okay. Then I'm listening to her just kind of give some free game, which is also important. She was talking about, as a vocalist, how it's important that you don't fight sound. It's not your job to force your voice to project. How if you can't hear, let the sound engineers get it together. But it's not your job to scream, but for the sound to accompany and complement your voice. And so I'm taking all of this in, still hadn't like properly met her. So it's like that happens. Shortly after that, I get the call to come on tour with Ledisi. And I tell Ledisi, like, this is crazy because you didn't even know that I was like singing background for you in the house band for this Anita Baker tribute. And now here I am coming on tour opening for you. Then I'm online one day and Anita Baker randomly tweets how much she loves my music. And I'm like, what? But then it keeps happening. Like it kept happening. Then she would be like, and now I'm listening to. So like, I've been able to build a relationship with her. She really is like, that's really auntie. Like she has like encouraged me so much, like reached out to me. When she see me about to go left, if somebody's saying something crazy, she'll slide me a DM. Don't do it. Like these people, you know what I mean? So it's, that was like probably my craziest full circle moment. Like how that even started from a tribute and singing background to like having, one of your idols and legends, like championing your music, but also meeting Ledisi, who was a part of that, and then Ledisi becoming like a big part of, you know, keeping me inspired, and like, yeah, all of that was super full circle. So I've had some amazing moments, and some amazing memories, and those are just a couple that I shared, but I could probably go on all day about that. Hey, what's up? It's Kenyon Dixon, aka R&B Kenny. If you really love R&B and you're tapped in with 24/7 HH.